All right, we seem to have made it to day 83. Not gonna lie, dear. Not gonna lie. Hey, hi, honey. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let me not just immediately go into what I'm going through. I want to know how you are too. So happy day 83. How's it going for you? Do you feel lighter in your spirit in how you handle things and how you show up? Are random acts of divinity just gracing your door every day? Or are you still in a perpetual trap of the things you think you miss? The food, that person, that experience, that job, that environment? I probably don't talk about the compulsive thoughts. I talked about it more in the beginning because they were so much more louder. But as I'm like, what is that? Oh, that's dog treat. It's my dog's treat. So yeah, we gotta go soon. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be out tonight. So I'm like, go ahead and take care of your divine responsibility and get your video done. So, as you know, I have been doing a juice fast. And I decided to up it a bit by taking a parasite cleanse that happens to be like tinctures. So I've taken herbal parasite cleanses before, but never like a double extracted tincture like this. So what a blessing. And the effects are already hitting. So when you start fasting, you start learning about the exit ways that not things, parasites, debris, nonsense, things your body hasn't metabolized over the year. It's been holding on to, whether that's in your colon, whether that's in your inflammation, whether that's in your bones, it can hide anywhere. Your body is quite intelligent in that aspect. Whatever keeps you going, if you're going to keep on digesting, then it's going to have to store something somewhere. So a lot of the times it stores in fat as well. So when you actually transfer over from using glucose, from burning glucose to burning fat, you are burning up everything that your body has stored in there. And that's when the withdrawals really hit. I'm having I'm ready to choose something. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I had to do one of these. There was some trail mix available, and I'm actually having some very severe adverse reactions to the parasite cleanse that I'm doing. It's putting all my sugar cravings on Front Street. I know my brain is detoxing because my scalp, like I had to cover it because it was itching so bad. And that's dandruff can be a form of yeast, a form of debris that's getting released out of your scalp. So I was itching so bad yesterday. My skin has been itching so bad. And I've been breaking out a little bit, but it's not as bad. My face has been puffy. That tells me, oh girl, you got to get a clearer path for your lymph nodes. And that means, your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. So you actually actively have to, walk, go on the trampoline, vibroshake. You have to actually get the process moving manually. And so I was itching, like everywhere my skin was itching. And I know that's just my lymphs opening up because I'm doing a lymph kit and then I'm doing a paraphyte kit. So the lymph kit opens up your lymph nodes. It opens up your routes, your processes, your all that. So you can get ready to drain everything you've been essentially loosening up all this time. So I haven't even gone directly into the parasite cleanse. This is just my lymph opening up and it's already like, whew, this is intense. And I'm 3 months into a juice fast and I'm like, oh, this is intense. And so I finally made some time yesterday to go to the sauna because I know you start learning what your body is saying. Oh, my body needs to release. And since it's not releasing as much in the restroom, I'm like, okay, your skin, I need to sweat. I need to sweat ASAP. So I went to the infrared sauna. So I did a red light infrared bed to kind of warm me up internally. And then I went to the red light sauna. So I did a back to back. Ooh, make sure you're hydrating. Definitely take your pineapple juice. get a quick hit of glucose because it can be draining. And as soon, oh my gosh, I was getting so antsy in the sauna. The sauna is only 40 minutes and I could not sit down. I was just like, okay, I'm ready to go. And usually I just, lay down. I'm actually at a size now that I can lay on the bench and like put my feet up. So whatever's going on inside of me, whatever demonic entities, whatever parasites, like they know the ecosystem is dramatically changing. Now they're getting extracted out. Now they're getting aggravated. Now they're like, okay, we've stayed burrowed for so long, but the tinctures that I'm taking, they're potent. It's almost like taking a shot of tequila, but that's how they're extracted in alcohol. So I haven't drank in years. And so that like it makes, and I'm so used to taking medicine and keeping it under my throat, or excuse me, under my tongue. Like my B12 and all that, I take it under my tongue. In hopes for quicker absorption. And I started doing that. It was a muscle memory to do that with the tinctures. And I think that just amped it up a bit. I was like, woo. Like I was actually feeling a little like, woo. And mind you, when you take all the tinctures, it's only about like maybe 3/4 of a shot, if it was that. So if you haven't drank in a while, I think that's enough to get you turned a little bit, to get you a little loose. Anywho, after I did the sauna and I sweated and I felt a lot better, my skin stopped itching as much. My scalp stopped itching as much. And I was like, whew, thank you, goodness gracious. Because that's how I know, girl, there's layers to this. You thought just the juice cleanse, you thought releasing the mucoid plaque, that's phase one, sweetheart. That's phase one. We got a couple more phases to go. And I think it's so important that you stay with yourself through it all. That's what just it kept on replaying in my mind. Stay with yourself, regardless of how you're reacting, regardless of that little trail mix that you got, because I was like, I need to take some medicine because I feel like my brain's about to blow up. And if you recall, I got my tonsils and adenoids removed. My tonsils and my adenoids removed when I was a kid. I used to get really bad sinus infections. I used to have I had asthma. I had always severe, like whooping cough, always severe respiratory problems. So they thought it was best to take your adenoids and your tonsils out as a child, when those are the main parts of your lymph that help you release all the ish that you piled up in your brain, all the debris, all the excess, all that waste. That's a huge element of your lymphatic system. So how is your brain going to drain? How is your brain doing? And on top of it, you have mercury fillings put into your mouth as a kid. Your adenoids and your tonsils help filter all that stuff off. So you are having, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to go down the Rockefeller route. If you know, you know why we have metal fillings. And I got a few of them replaced. No, I got like 2 of them replaced, but I still have a substantial amount to probably affect what's going on in your brain. So that is absolutely on my list for this year, to get all of my metal fillings out. Just to see, just to be curious. But with all that, can you still stay with yourself? Can you still have grace with yourself and being like, oh my gosh, you messed up the whole thing? I needed something to chew. I needed something to taste. I had it. I was dissatisfied. How you think things taste, they no longer taste like that anymore because your palate has been reset. And I was immediately like, my first inclination was like, eat the whole bag. I was like, oh girl, you ain't done yet, are you? You ain't done yet. Perfect. This is sometimes the information that you needed to know that you need to go to the next level and actually put the neck under the heel and twist. You may not have another hot meal for another year and a half. And as I explained to you in the beginning, the group protocol I was with, they're called like Raw Vegan Heroes. It's with Shane Sterling, and I found him out through Jillian Berry. And so I found my juicing coach through that community. So I did the 40 days, decided I'm still releasing, so I need to keep going. Found Roger Hood, the apothecary, and I was like, ooh, I want to try this. Stay with yourself, even if you have that trail mix. Stay with yourself, even if your body's like ready to be done. And you're like, logically, I see I am still producing. Logically, I see I'm still running from certain emotions. Logically, I see that things are changing. Like I'm right in the cusp, but sometimes whatever is in you is trying to convince you to stop. And sometimes the voice gets loud. Sometimes the voice gets really soft. Sometimes the voice gets quiet, and you think it's gone away. I was sure. I was like, oh, I'm locked in. Nothing can get me off the rocker. Nothing. Be joyously pissed off that you may have slipped up, but you needed that slip up to happen to solidify and confirm you are in the right place in the right time. And mind you, I tried to tell myself, like, girl, you're starting with your new position basically on tomorrow. And your first position with the job is actually a pretty big event. And I mentioned yesterday, we have an event out here in Idaho. It's called Tree Fort, and it's like a micro Coachella kind of. But now we have actually like a tree fort hall downtown. Like they built a whole building for it. It covers so many parks all downtown. I've already seen my dog and I. We like to walk a certain park downtown, and they've already set up a stage. They have oh my gosh, all the decor. I'm like, oh, it's about to be wild. People are already starting to come in, and you know when people aren't from Idaho. I've been here 15 years, and people still ask me where I'm from. I'm exotic out here. I'm exotic. I'm exotic. But I'm like, girl, don't run when the things you start asking for is getting called in. Oof. I think I was even itching in my last video. What a blessing. Things are trying to come out of me because I'm making my body inhabitable for foreign entities, and that includes foreign thoughts, foreign substances. I'm creating a new ecosystem in my body. And that takes commitment, that takes discipline, that takes reminding yourself what we're doing this for. So yes, it's uncomfortable, but as soon as you start inviting in shame and guilt, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. And that's one slip and slide you don't want to get onto because it just goes all the way down until you're back into the crust of your old life. You should know how to deal with stress now. You should know how to do coping mechanisms. You should know when you have intense cravings, that's just parasites dying, wanting you to play host to their millions of children again. What a blessing. You probably just need a nap. I had to take a nap today, even though I'm crunched for time right now. I'm crunched for finances right now. But if Breezy isn't rested, I even had to redo my makeup. This is fresh makeup. I had makeup on this morning. I get up and do my makeup every morning, which was so unlike me. You start adorning yourself and you start saying, baby, if you need to take a break, go ahead and take a break. Baby, if you need to, if you really, really, really think that trail mix is going to help you, go ahead and take the trail mix. And it wasn't like, oh my God, I need something right now. I need it. I was like, I don't know what's going on right now. Hopefully you have medical supervision. So I'm going off intuition and the research I've done. And I'm like, I'm going to have to take some medication because this is getting, I'm used to sitting in discomfort, but this is getting really like, something has to intervene, probably. And I realized, I'm like, oh, that's just how the die-off feels. That's how it feels when you no longer choose to do the things you were doing, when you no longer choose to be a victim, when you no longer choose to procrastinate, when you no longer choose to be resentful. You feel that part. You feel that when it dies off, and it's going to be different for everybody. It's going to feel different for everybody. It may feel like extreme fatigue. It may feel like a stomachache. It may feel like uncontrollable, like itchiness all around your body. Those are detox symptoms. Those are purging symptoms. You might get a little frightened. You might get a little, I don't know. But I trust that my body will tell me what it needs. And honestly, I just needed more pineapple juice and I needed more mineral water. But I had doubt just for a second, just because it was an unfamiliar new phase that, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to feel like this. No, no, it's all part of the process, darling. It's all part of the process. You are safe. There's a lot of change happening in your life, and your body feels it before your brain registers it. So don't panic. You know what to do. You've done this before, either in this lifetime or any other lifetimes, or even through your ancestors. You've done hard stuff before in your lineage. How about you call that strength forward to you? You will that strength to you. You will that belief to you. You will that destiny to you. Stay with yourself. You must stay with yourself. Don't leave yourself. Don't abandon yourself anymore. We're not doing that anymore. We're not punishing ourselves for wanting to chew on something, for wanting to um, taste something or put something in your stomach solid so you can take some medication or you can take some relief or you can take some antihistamines. You did what you felt was right. And only after hindsight, you realize, maybe actually I could have lasted a little longer. Or maybe actually that was the perfect thing to do because now I feel a whole lot better. And I realize I don't like trails mix as much as I used to. Oh my God. Oh my God. Radical acceptance. This is good. This is for my good. Even if things don't work out, this is for my good. Even if I feel like I messed up, this is for my good. I'm not going to stress myself out over an executive decision I had to make. Oh gosh, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. All right, this is gonna be a short one today, so bear with me. I love you so, so, so much. The theme is just staying with yourself through the ups and downs. Do not abandon yourself. Do not shame yourself. Do not guilt yourself. Do not punish yourself. You're here to ride the waves, not freaking bash into them. Ride the waves, all right? So I love you so much. I hope you have a great evening. We are going to work a little bit. And when my body tells me it's done, it's going to be done. Okay? Happy, 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 happy day 83. I will see you tomorrow for day 84. All right. I love you so much. Take care. Bye.